education, and we are going to concentrate on shoe making. And we know that shoe making is also a craft, it's a handcraft. So it is under cultural and creative art. So shoemaking is creative art. Shoemaking is under creative art. No. You are not. I forgot to tell you. You are not going to copy notes in this class. Wow. And you are not going to write exam in my class. There's no exam. There's no note. All what you are going to do is you can have a sheet of paper where you will jot down. Because after this, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you questions. So jot down. I'm not going to give you notes. It's going to be a practical class. Creative art. Shoemaking is under creative art because you imagine something, you imagine a design, and then you design it on paper, and then you bring it to reality. So we are going to concentrate on the basic tools you need as a shoemaker, as a beginner in shoemaking, and also the basic materials that you need as a shoemaker or as someone that wants to make a shoe. You can make shoe from the comfort of your home. We are going to start with the one that you all know. The material that you all know. Who can tell me what this is? Pen. Yeah, this is a pen. And we also know it as what? A biro. A biro. So as a shoemaker, you need a biro. This is a pencil. Shoemaker pencil. This is what? A pencil. It is known as a stitch marker. They call it a stitch marker. That is what shoemaker calls it. But it writes like a pencil. Because you can write on it and you can easily clean it up. It is used to draw pattern on leather. See, it writes like a pencil. You can see it writes like a pencil, so you can easily clean it. See. Yeah. In order to keep your shoe clean, because when you draw it on leather, you need to clean it, otherwise it will be visible to the buyer, and the buyer will not buy it because it has stain of ink. If you use this ink biro now to draw on it, you see that it doesn't clean. Does biro clean? No. It doesn't clean. So when it leaves a stain on your leather, the person that wants to buy will say your shoe is not neat. The person will not buy. So that's why you need this. So when you finish, you can easily clean it. But this one, you use it to draw on your toe or your maple or even the fiber. Those things that are not visible to your buyer, you can use the Bible to draw those things. But the ones that are visible to your buyer, you can't use the Bible, otherwise it's the same. Take note, this is called a biro and this is a stitch marker. Good. Then the next thing we are going to introduce you to is this. You all know what this is. But shoemaker also use the scissors. Then this other one, who can tell me what this is?
Leather scissors.
Because in the other class too. In the other class. This is called a what? Leather scissors. You use this one to cut leather. This is a shoe leather. You use it to cut it. It's very sharp and strong. But this one you can't use this to cut leather. You use this one to cut paper or cardboard. Because you design your shoe on a paper or a cardboard. And you use these scissors to cut it out. After cutting it out, you now transfer the pattern to your leather and then you use this pencil. Draw the pattern on the leather. After drawing it, you now use this leather scissors to cut. This leather scissors also you use it to cut stone or maple. You use it to cut virtual anything that is hard, that is difficult to cut, that these scissors cannot cut. These scissors will be able to cut. So the next thing we are going to look at is this. You all know what this is, isn't it? Yes. This one is a what? Plier. But it has a name, a particular name. No, it's called a, look at it, it has a long nose, isn't it? It's long. It's called a long nose plier. A long nose plier. This other one. Who can tell me what kind of plier this is? Listen attentively. This other plier is called a lasting plier. This is called a lasting plier. L-A-S-T. Lasting. Lasting plier. This plier and this plier, they serve the same purpose, but only that this plier is a shoemaker plier. But in absence of this plier, you can use this other plier. This one is cheaper than this. So if you don't have enough money to buy this, you can go for this one. You get to know what this is used. You understand what lasting means by the time you start making shoe. Okay? Good. So now this. Hammer. Isn't it? This one is your normal hammer, isn't it? You all know what this hammer does. Use it to hit nail. But what shoemaker is carpenter. Carpenter use this hammer to hit nail, isn't it? But shoemaker don't use it to hit only nail. Shoemaker mainly use it to hit. There's this thing called punch. We use it to make hole. We use it to make hole on the shoe. This other hammer, the name of this hammer is mallet. It's called what? A mallet. This one you use it after gumming your shoe. After gumming your shoe, now you use it to hit it so that it will attach properly. Okay? It's called what? A mallet. Now we have this and this. Look at this. This is called what? No. This is called a puncher. Good. This is called a what? A puncher. It comes in different sizes. It comes in different sizes. The holes are different. So you need to make holes. This one is used manually, but this is called a hand puncher. This one is a hand puncher. You can see it comes in different sizes also. You just turn to the size that you want, and then you put it on what you want to punch. And then you wait that leather. You put it on the leather, for instance, and you press. This one is not very, it's not functioning properly. But when you press it, it will make a hole. It will make a hole on the leather or whatever you want to make a hole. This one is called a needle. This needle is used to make hole. This one is your cutter knife. It's a knife. A cutter knife. You use it to cut. You use it to cut. Yeah, you can use it to cut leather. You can use it to cut your sew, your fiber, or your macro. Use it to cut. If you like, if you are too happy that you can even cut your hand. If you are too happy, you can cut your hand if you like. It's very sharp. But this one is old already. So if you buy the new one, it's very sharp. You can cut your hand. Then this is called a metal ruler. For shoemaking, a metal ruler is preferred because number one, it doesn't break easily. Number two, the edges does not get rough. You know, the plastic ruler breaks easily, isn't it? Then the wooden ruler, the edges get rough easily, isn't it? But the metal ruler is better because it lasts longer. Then this is your gum brush. Your gum brush. You use it to apply gum or shoe. This is another gum brush. This one I created it myself. This one I call it a macro brush. You can also use it here as a macro brush. You can use it to apply gum also. Yeah, neatly. You can use it to apply gum neatly. This one is the gum brush. They are both used to apply gum. Then the next thing is this. This is shoe glue. Yeah, shoe glue. Yeah, it's glue for shoe. It's glue for shoe. Then this one is shoe dye. This is a black dye. You use it to dye the shoe. Use it to dye the leather. You can change the color from brown to black. This is the black one. So if I want to change this leather now from this color to black, I'll just use this dye to dye it. Then this one is a sandpaper. Yeah, there's the rough sandpaper. Go to the other side. There's the rough sandpaper, and this is the smooth sandpaper. Rough and smooth. Really. Now this one, this is called a shoe last. Yeah, shoe last. Use it to last your shoe. You understand what lasting means when we start making shoe, okay? We move to the materials now. Let's revise. What did I say this is? Hand puncher. What about this one?
Puncher.
Good. This? This?
Scissors.
This?
Paper, scissors.
Good.
Metal ruler.
Good.
Needle.
Good.
Plier.
Lasting plier. Good.
Cotton
Butter knife. Good. Stitch marker. Marker. Good.
Gum brush.
Good. Sandpaper.
Dye. Chew gum.
Shoe last. Good. I think that's all, isn't it? Now let's move to the materials. These are the tools that we need. So let's move to the materials now. In shoe making, you need some few. Okay, sorry. You said this is shoe glue, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is shoe gum. Shoe gum. Good. So now for the shoe materials, let me introduce you to the basic one we are going to be using. Number one, we are going to be using, this is called a Mako. We are going to be using a Mako. Yes, Mako. M-A-C-O. Mako. Mako. We use Mako. We use fiber. Fiber. This is called a what?
Fiber.
F-I-B-R-E. Fiber. You can see how I've shaped this fiber to a shoe, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the same thing you do on this Mako. You draw the shoe pattern on it. Then you cut it out. Now, this one, shoe leather, is called a shoe leather. It comes in different design and different color. This is another color. Shoe leather. Then this is our shoe sole. Yeah, this is a sole. In the market, they call it Kanu Mako. Yes, Kanu Mako, or you can call it a Mako sole. But it is known in the market as Kanu Mako. Good. This is a foreign sole, a ready-made sole. It's a ready-made sole. Ready-made. They've already made it. It's a sole, you just do the top and put on top. But as for this sole, we are going to construct it ourselves. So that is all about the materials. These are the materials that we are going to use to make shoes as beginners. So what did I say this is? What is the name of this? Yeah, shoe sole, Kanu Mako. Yeah. There are different kinds of sole, but this one is called a Kanu Mako. What about this one?
Ready-made.
Mako, good. This is Kanu Mako. Mako. What's Mako? This one? Fiber. Good. Fiber. Good. What about this one? Ready-made. Good. So that is all about. Yeah, and this? Good. So any question? Any question?